Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Copeland's Culinary Eats. So glad to have you all join us on this evening. And as you see tonight, I have a very special guest. This is Mr. Roger Blue.
Hello, everybody.
So, Roger, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, Sharon and I met because I'm a musician at a church that she was attending, and I love to cook.
Awesome.
And I also love to eat. So
That's a good combination.
So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to make one of my favorite dishes. It's a variation of stuffed chicken that we'll tell you more about in just a couple moments. But like I said, I love to cook. From Sarasota, currently here in Gainesville, and we hope you enjoy tonight.
Yes, Mr. Roger was telling me about this awesome recipe that he makes with stuffed chicken. So we're going to make a variation of that on tonight.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so excited because I love chicken. Chicken is one of my favorite proteins.
I can't remember the last day I didn't have any.
I can eat chicken just about every day if I had to.
That or steak for me.
A steak?
Oh, yeah.
That or steak?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Either one.
Okay, all right. All right, so listen, guys, I'm having some issues with my phone on tonight. So I'm hoping I'll be able to see the comments in a little bit, but until then, I don't know what's going on. I can't pull up the comments right now. But anyway, our menu for tonight is asparagus and mozzarella stuffed chicken and oven roasted Brussels sprouts. You like Brussels sprouts?
We're going to see.
No. But I tell you, I'm not really, it depends on how they're cooked.
Okay.
And I'm going to make these really good.
Okay.
We're going to say yum.
All right.
Okay. Usually when I taste Brussels sprouts when I'm out, I was like, yeah. But anyway, we're going to make these really good. Brussels sprouts and also some carrots.
Okay.
We're going to make some French bread on tonight. And also pecan pralines. And we're going to have some blackberry tea. I was just talking with Roger earlier before the show, and he was telling me that he's never had blackberry tea before. So this would be his first.
I don't think I've ever actually eaten Brussels sprouts either.
Oh, really?
I've looked at them. I never actually ate them.
So you looking like, I don't think so.
I'm that type of eater. I look at it. If it don't look right, I'm like, not today.
Right, they look like little cabbages, so I understand. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to prepare the chicken.
Oh, yes.
So we can go ahead and get that in the oven.
Let's do it.
All right, so let me go ahead. We have our other ingredients here. Let me pull out the chicken here. Okay. So I've already washed the chicken. I have to say I washed the chicken because sometimes the what's it called CDC.
Oh, okay. Center for Disease Control.
Yeah, wash that chicken, child. All right, so I've already filleted and everything.
Okay.
So would you like to make one for tonight and then one for your lunch tomorrow?
We sure can.
Okay. All right, so we're going to take out 3 pieces. Is that one good? It might work. Let's
We
find
can
it.
make it work.
We'll make it work. Maybe this one might be a little bit better than that one. Maybe let's check this one out. Because I'm just going to do one for myself. Where's the other one? Is this the one? Yeah, we'll put that one back. All right. So I'm going to put this one back in the refrigerator. All right, so Mr. Roger, you're going to walk us through on how you do this?
Yes. Well, since you've already done the tough part, which was slicing and filleting, we can just go ahead and start with our cheeses.
Okay.
Now, you can interchange. I usually use block, cut up some block mozzarella in there, but we're going to use shredded tonight. Trying a little something different. We're gonna include some Gouda, pepper jack.
Pepper jack.
Yes, which is one of Sharon's favorites, I found out.
I love spicy.
She like a little spicy. What about Gouda? Now, this is also good with Gouda cheese.
No, I haven't tried. Maybe once. I don't remember how it tastes though.
Oh, okay.
Maybe once, but I don't remember how.
Gouda is really good.
Is it spicy?
It is. It has a little kick to it. It has a little spice, not a lot, but just enough.
Is it close to like feta cheese?
It's in that area.
In that area.
It's
okay.
in that area.
Okay.
It's in. I would say it's in between. It's somewhere strangely in between pepper jack and feta.
Okay.
But it's really good.
Okay.
I like the consistency of it.
All
But
right.
we'll start off with this. we'll go ahead and sprinkle some of the mozzarella
Okay.
all
Ah,
over.
we got it. I said, as soon as somebody makes a comment, I'll be able to pull it up.
Yeah, I can see them
Let me
coming up.
turn it down now. I was trying to save that hand. Let me- Hello, Karen. Karen says, hi, Roger.
Hey, Karen.
And Richard says, hello, Auntie and Roger. Hi, Lynetta. Hi, Paulette. Hi, Andrea. Thank you all so much for joining us on this evening.
Okay, we're just gonna start with.
Is that all the cheese we're going to put in there?
No, we're gonna put more. It's just easier, and plus we still have other stuff to.
Oh.
We still got to stuff, so.
Okay. Yeah, I know. They know I like cheese.
I see, and don't forget, we're still gonna add that pepper jack in there. So.
Okay.
We're not gonna put some crazy.
Now, do you want me to like slice these?
Now we usually go ahead and like break them off,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll stuff that way after we break them off. After we
Oh.
actually do a little bit of peeling of those. That'll probably be the longest part before we actually insert into the chicken.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But we can go ahead and start because we're gonna put individual slices in each one.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to make sure that you can still fold down afterwards.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't put too much of the mozzarella. We just didn't want to overdo it with the cheese.
Okay. So do we need some toothpicks to hold it together?
No, we won't, because
just
we're gonna
fold it
actually
over?
fold over,
Okay.
and then once it bakes,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be great.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
Alrighty.
So we'll start here. Now, also when we do this,
Mm-hmm.
a key is I also tend to add one banana pepper. Now you don't actually have to eat the banana pepper.
But I like banana peppers.
Okay, but I actually put it in there just because the flavor
Okay.
it soaks into it, and it
Uh-huh.
gives a little bit of spice, but
Mhm.
still, still good enough to where it's not gonna make you grab too much of that tea that you like.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
All right.
Grab a little bit of paper
What
towel.
you need? Okay.
Just
So you want to open up the banana peppers?
Sure.
Okay.
And just one for each will suffice.
One for each?
Oh yes.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Do I need to break it?
No. You can just put it. It's like I said. Once you bake it in there, you won't even notice. It's gonna close up because of the cheese being in the middle.
Okay.
It's gonna close up. You don't even notice it.
Okay. Well, I'll get the big ones. There you go.
There we go. All right. So we'll start there. Now next we'll start with our seasoning.
Okay.
Now I like to use some basil, some ground white pepper.
Mm-hmm.
I also like to use some paprika.
Right.
I've got some total seasonings for chicken and fish.
Now, I have never used that before.
It's it might change your life.
It might change my life? Okay.
It might put it on everything.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Sheila.
So we're just gonna start with some light sprinkles of basil.
Okay.
Get that in there. We don't want to overdo it too much because we're adding a lot of different flavors in there, but just enough so it's all in every piece.
Okay. So we're gonna put some more on the top of it.
Oh yeah, after we close. Yes, after we close. Oh yes, believe me, you're gonna taste it.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, so next what we'll do is there's a little kick that I like to add.
Uh-huh.
And it's in a form of honey bourbon sauce.
You know, I've never used honey bourbon sauce before.
First time for everything. Guarantee you're gonna like it. We're not gonna overdo it, we're gonna put it in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And so it'll bake in as it's in the oven.
Okay.
You don't want to overdo it only because we still have one more, which is the balsamic vinegar that we're gonna sprinkle, but we're gonna save that for last, right before we put it in there, after we stuff the asparagus in there,
Okay.
because it's gonna, like I said, as it gets in the oven, it's gonna go all around, so it's gonna
Okay.
really soak into the chicken. So the next we want to go ahead and
Let me turn the oven up a little bit more. Okay.
let's do the asparagus now,
All
'cause
right.
that's gonna be our last one.
Okay.
There we go. Now I usually try to fit about 3 in there,
Uh-huh.
but it's however you like it,
Okay.
because they tend to get really crispy, especially after baking them, which is really good. I like a crisp and firm asparagus in there, so
Okay.
it just depends on how you want to do it.
Okay.
It's up to you, but I usually go ahead, break them off, wash them, and then
Well, they've already been washed.
Right.
They've al-
Okay, so do you want the full asparagus, or do you want to go half?
I think I want the full asparagus.
Okay, all right. Well,
I think it'd be cuter.
Okay, we'll do it that way. Now, since we've already filleted it, we actually can just lay these in the middle as opposed to actually stabbing through the chicken.
Okay.
Some people sometimes I've stabbed through, but this time since we already filleted, we can just go ahead and just lay them in the middle.
All right. So like that, 3.
Yep. Try to get at least 3 in there.
Okay.
Let's not close all the way.
Don't close it all the way.
No, we're still gonna add some. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and lay that one there.
Hi,
Jenny. Hi, Jennifer. I used to work with Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hello, Jennifer. And then we will go with. Actually, we're just about done now, so let's go ahead and add some balsamic vinegar on top before we add the rest of the seasonings that you wanted to, round out.
Okay.
Since we're trying to avoid using.
And we're not using salt on tonight.
No.
No salt.
All the seasoning is coming from only what we're putting in, what I mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go with some balsamic vinegar, and as I told you, it's very runny.
It was smelling good already, y'all.
Cooking is one of the things that I always did with my mother. I was a baby.
Oh yeah.
So and I have 2 older sisters.
Let me put this over here so we can.
So you always have different bonding experiences. So that was one of the things that always made me feel closer to my mom, because this is one of the things that we did together. All right. So now that we have gone ahead and put that in there, we're done with that. We can close them up.
We're gonna close them up now.
Whichever side that you choose will work.
Making sure that we.
Yeah, you want to give it a nice crisp.
She's so cute already. Roger thinks I'm crazy, y'all.
No, not at all.
See, we just want the little spurs to show right up there. Okay.
And now we'll give that final layer of seasoning.
Yes, it does, doesn't it, Sharonda? Hi, Dedrick. I'm just gonna move the seasoning over so they can.
We're done with those.
Okay.
And we are done with prepping
All right.
the chicken.
So we're ready to put it in the oven?
We are ready.
All right, so let me open the door here. We're gonna go ahead and put them in there.
Let's do it.
Well, let's sort of center this one. Just cook evenly. Okay.
All right. You want to go a long way?
That way, yes. Okay. All right, so we're going to wash up our hands, and we're going to sanitize our area because we've been using poultry, chicken. Make sure you wash your hands really good. Okay.
And you said you've never had this, right?
No, never had this. I've had some stuffed chicken, but not this way.
Okay. What did you have it with prior?
Spinach.
Oh, okay.
I made chicken Florentine yesterday for my class and my homework, and it's almost the same process.
Okay.
But we used spinach instead, and we rolled it all up.
Okay. So
Yeah.
was it just spinach in there?
No, it was spinach and onions, and we used pepper jack cheese.
Okay.
That's why I like pepper. I mean,
I see. I get it now. I get it now.
All right, so I'm gonna, since we've been touching, I'm very particularly, let's get the area all cleaned up. Next, we're going to get ready to make our French bread.
It'll be my first time.
You'll love French bread. You like French bread, right?
Yes, I've just
Okay.
never made it.
You never made it before.
I've never made it.
Okay.
It will be my first time trying that out.
All right. I'm gonna put that right there. So let's sanitize this whole area here. There's a lost asparagus. Okay. All right, Mr. Roger.
Yes.
I'm gonna wash my hands one more time. If you would grab that blue bowl right there. And French bread is very easy. It only has 4 ingredients.
Oh, all right.
For French bread. All right, so if you take those ingredients down right there.
Let's do it.
All right, so for the French bread, we're using, and for my class, we have to measure by grams.
Okay.
So this is 500 grams
Okay.
of bread flour. All right, so we can go ahead and pour that in. And this is 10 grams of instant yeast.
Okay.
I was so excited because I had never used instant yeast before. I would always use the regular yeast where you have to put the hot water in
Right.
and let it, ferment. But this is instant yeast, and you can just add it in with the flour.
Oh, okay.
Made my life simple. I mean, the other part wasn't really, that hard. And this is 10 grams of kosher salt.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're just going to, let me wash this real quick. We had that chicken there. What? Well, maybe we won't use this one on tonight. It came off the thing. We just stir it with this one. How about that? But this one came off too, but I mean they come off so you can wash them. But you just want to go ahead and mix that in.
Okay.
Not water yet.
Okay.
We're just gonna mix all the dry ingredients to make sure the yeast is combined really well. Hi Chuck, how are you? Chuck watching.
Oh, sure.
Hi Karen. Hi Lenise.
Tell Chuck I'm not leaving a minute.
Oh, you heard that, Chuck? He's not gonna leave you any food. Hi Kelly. Kelly says, hi guys, look good. All right, so we mixed up our dry ingredients. Now we're going to add our water. Okay. You want to go ahead and pour that in. And you can mix it with the spatula there. Let me grab that out your way. So you're gonna mix it to like a dough consistency. And you may have to put your hands in it in a little bit.
All right. This reminds me of pancake mix.
Yes. A little bit thicker.
Yeah.
But Lynetta, you can find the instant yeast at Walmart, Publix. It is over on the baking aisle where you find your flour. Is in on that aisle.
Now I'm not sure what consistency I'm looking for since I've never made it. So what do I need to do?
You want to make sure that all the dry
Mm-hmm.
ingredients are combined with the dough. Okay.
Well, I think we've got that, but I mean, does it look like what it needs to look like?
Yes, but see, you have a lot of dry ingredients left at the bottom. And let me grab a pan.
Don't judge me, guys. First time making bread.
You're doing a great job, Roger.
I usually buy mine already made.
All right, so we're gonna get some parchment paper. We're just gonna line this. So let me look at the consistency of it.
All right, how'd I do?
Okay. You did good. Well, we got
Yeah,
some
we got it.
dry ingredients, so we need to use our hands sometime.
Okay.
Make sure we get all the dry ingredients mixed in really well. I'm just trying to toot that over so they can see. Okay. All right. And it doesn't have to be like a smooth dough. Just fine. Okay, so you see how all the dry ingredients are mixed in?
I see.
Okay. All right, so now for the fermentation process, there's a few ways you can do it, but the easiest way that I have found is to let it sit for about 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
And it should double in size.
Okay.
Okay? And you can also, if you make your dough at night, you can put it in the refrigerator and let it ferment overnight, and that's easy as well.
So is there no particular temperature that it needs to be at in order for it?
There is, but if you're gonna let it ferment for 3 hours,
Okay.
at least like 90,
Okay.
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I did prepare some dough ahead of time, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Actually, Roger, what we need to do now, we're going to cover this with plastic.
Okay.
If you would cover that with plastic.
And so you were saying if it was going to be sitting at about 90 degrees, it would be about 3 hours.
About
but
3 hours.
But if I put it in the fridge and let's say it was going to be in there for 8 hours, that would be completely fine as well.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't want to do it no more than like 8 hours, no more than overnight.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure that you're gonna bake it that next morning whenever you get up.
Okay.
Okay. And there is another process where it's a little bit more tedious, where you have to take it out if you're gonna leave it out for 3 hours, where you can take it out every 30 minutes and roll it and then fold it and then put it back in the bowl, and you do that about 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Okay. But I just let it sit for like 3 hours. That's the easiest for me.
Ugh, I'm struggling with this. There we go.
It's always fun when you work with this kind. I ran out of the other kind where you just slide it and cut it.
Yeah. That's what I'm used to.
Right.
Convenience of millennials.
Okay, so if you would sit that in there.
Alrighty.
Okay. Now this dough has been sitting for about 3 hours.
Oh.
And you see that it has doubled in size. So let me sit that there for a moment. So it's gonna be sticky. We're gonna pull it out on the surface here. Just let me put that there. All right, so then we're gonna just roll it around. And what we're going to do, we're going to cut it into 3 different pieces. Will you hand me that chef knife up there?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna, well, let's just do 2 tonight, just for time's sake. Okay. All right, because I want you to follow me. I'm gonna do one. I want you to follow what I do. Okay. All right, so there's yours.
All right.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna roll it around.
All right. It is sticky.
You don't need any flour really. Okay, so we got our yeast here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sort of spread it out. Try and make like a rectangle.
Sticking on my hands.
It's sticking. You need some flour. You think you need flour? Well, you don't have to like press on it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
hard. Yeah. So like take the edge of it and pull it like that.
All right. Oh, you want it wider?
Yeah, so like a rectangle. You see how I'm lifting mine? Just take it by the ends and lift it.
It's gonna. I feel like it's gonna break.
No, it won't break.
Okay.
It's a little long.
All right.
Okay, now pull it on the sides like that. Pick it up by the edges.
You can tell I wasn't one of those kids that like playing with glue or anything. I wasn't one of those.
Okay.
Not like that feeling.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I got more on my hands than I do on the board now.
Okay, so we're gonna fold it over 3 thirds. So fold it over once, and then fold it over again.
Alright.
Mine
Mine
is
looks
sticky.
nothing like yours.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's like I made a hot pocket.
That's okay.
And it's completely sticking to my hands.
Okay. All right. So maybe let me get some flour, because it's okay, but let me get some flour so you won't worry about it. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna pick it up. Excuse me. Get over here.
I've never wrote bread before.
Ah.
And this might be my only time rolling bread.
It's okay. Okay, maybe that's gonna help. All right.
All right.
So let's sort of just
Start
pick it
back
up.
over?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So is that better?
Maybe. Maybe I just have webbed hands.
Okay. So we're gonna pull it back out.
All
Lynn says, Roger, you're killing it literally.
right.
So make it into another rectangle. Pull it out to a rectangle. Just flip it over so you can get some of the. Yeah.
Arts and crafts was not my thing growing up. Not these arts, at least.
So.
Still not quite.
He'll get it.
There's more on my hands than I'm getting anywhere.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and just fold it over.
All right. I think mine is already folded.
That's okay. Go ahead, fold it over.
Fold it again?
Yeah, fold it in half. And just press down on the edge like that. On the on the so like watch me. So you press down. You already put it like on the edge.
Oh, I got you. Did I fold too tight?
It's okay. Okay. All right. That's wonderful.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so
I guess I'm gonna be doing this for Subway.
okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna put them on the pan here,
All right.
and then we're gonna let it rise for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna score them. Okay. This is fun, guys.
Let's just wait and see. You may not be able to tell after it bakes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put these up here for a little bit. Now let's wash our hands and clean the surface.
I don't know. Mine looks a little sad right now.
It's okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah, maybe if I was a 3-year-old.
But you say you've never done it before.
Yeah. And I probably shouldn't do it again, judging by the looks of it. Lynn, you might have been right.
So, let me go ahead and probably use that to help get the dough off.
Let me use this.
Okay.
Let's get it wet.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh yes. I now know how not to make bread. Which is, don't involve myself if I want bread.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do while that is proofing for a few minutes, we're going to make our, what you call the other vegetable?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts and carrots.
I've never had Brussels sprouts.
You never had Brussels? That's right, you said you never had Brussels sprouts before.
I've looked at them. I've never actually eaten them.
Yes, flour is key. All right, so let's get it out. Okay. All right, so if you want to open that bag for me.
Alrighty.
All right, for our Brussels sprouts on tonight, we're going to have the Brussels sprouts and carrots. So we're going to pour it all in the pan. Just pour it all in the pan.
The carrots as well.
Yeah. And we're going to coat them with some olive oil. And while he's doing that, I'm going to, this is lime zest that we're going to add in.
Good enough?
Yes, that's good. We're going to put in the lime zest. We're just going to mix it up with our hands so you can just
Oh,
pour
okay.
it all in. And tonight, Kermit, we're going to use the season 17. 17 different seasonings.
Oh, I like the smell.
Mm-hmm. And we're also going to add in some lemon juice. And some Worcestershire
sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. I don't think I was watching a TV show once and they said Worcester. I'm like, poor sister. And we're also going to add in some freshly ground black pepper. Okay, and just want to mix that all together with your hands.
Alright. I'm better at this than with the dough.
That's an easier process,
Yes,
huh?
it's easier.
Yes, Kermit. Kermit said that's going to be good along with the bread.
Hopefully he makes his bread better than me. Oh, mine usually has Hawaiian sweet written all over it, so I don't usually have to worry about rolling it.
Oh. All right, so just going to spread them out just a little bit because we're going to make sure they all bake evenly.
Are we talking about the Brussels sprouts here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is there any particular distance that you want in between them?
No, just spread evenly. Like there's some pan right there.
Just wasn't sure there was
That's
a particular
okay.
distance.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven. Looks good. Woo. The heat got my glasses.
Got you fogged up?
Yes. The chicken is looking wonderful. All right, you wanna wash your hands?
Oh, yes.
All right, so the next thing we're going to start on our pralines.
Now, I've never made pralines.
Yeah?
I've eaten them.
You've eaten them but never made them.
I've never made them.
Okay, all right. Oh, let me just clean this area one more time. It's got a little dough on it, but go this way. All right, so let me go ahead and take out. But I tell you what, it's getting kind of hot. Would you like to taste some tea now?
Up to you. It'll be like I said, it'll be my first time with blackberry tea.
Blackberry tea. So we're gonna take a drink. We're gonna get something cold, cause y'all see the sweat.
She's trying it out on me. I've only ever had a blackberry lemonade,
Whoa.
so let's hope that the tea is just as good as the lemonade. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take out the pralines as well. I guess they're right behind me.
And I sort of cheated tonight. I've already made the blackberry tea, and what I did was I made some regular tea.
Okay.
And then I made some simple syrup to melt the sugar.
Okay.
Whenever you melt sugar with water, it's called simple syrup.
Okay.
And then I blended the blackberries and then strained them so we won't have a whole lot of pulp in it.
Okay.
Okay. And add just a little bit of lemon juice.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes, let me know your thoughts.
Wow, it is not the color that I thought it was gonna be. Let me tell you that already.
Do you want a straw?
Oh no.
You good?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
It is. Like I said, I'm used to the blackberry lemonade, but the blackberry tea is pretty good too.
I'm glad you like it. He said he was going to be honest.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's get started on these pralines.
All right. We need this right.
Yes, we do need that. I'm going to move your drink up here.
All right.
It's been a long time since I had pralines. We have a friend that was from New Orleans, and she would make them whenever she would come to Gainesville. She lived in Gainesville for a while. All right, so we're going to get this pot to warming up, this pan rather. So for the pralines, we're using a cup of granulated sugar, white granulated sugar, and a cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
Okay. So we
Oh,
need
you've got them mixed.
Yeah, I put it
Okay.
just to save some time.
Gotcha.
And dishes.
Makes sense.
I put it all in one. It's all going to the same place.
Exactly.
The same place. All right, so we gotta wait for our pot to warm up just a little bit. All right, so our bread is still. You see how it's starting to rise?
Yours is, you know.
Yours is rising too.
Okay.
Let me show y'all. I mean, it's starting to. I don't know if you can see that because of the glare, but it's starting to rise. His sort of look like a
Flintstone foot.
a who?
Flintstone foot.
A footstone.
Flintstone foot. Fred Flintstone.
Oh, Flintstone. A Flintstone foot. Oh, yeah. Maybe like the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
it's getting there.
It's getting.
It's still forming.
Okay. So let's go ahead and add the water in.
Okay.
Just
And we're
a
just
little
pouring
bit
it straight into the.
just straight into the pan.
All right.
That was funny. All right.
And I'm putting everything all in.
All in.
All right.
Putting it all in. Let me get you another spatula. There you are. Just, you stir it around. I don't think
Might be a little better at this than with the bread.
Okay. Y'all get Roger a round of applause for the bread. Just pull it up just a little bit so they can see what you're doing. Hi, Miss Kathy. And the sugar is going to melt once the pan gets really
hotter.
warm. Yeah. So let me check on our chicken. Let me check the temperature of our chicken. Where is It's starting to melt a little bit.
It's getting there.
Getting there.
It just has to get a little bit warmer, and then I think it'll start to.
Yeah, I usually try and warm the pan up ahead of time, but sometimes we can get distracted and forget to do things. But it's been fun.
It's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the sugar is starting to melt, and once the sugar melts just a little bit more, then we're going to add in some sweet condensed milk.
Okay.
And some vanilla, and also some caramel syrup.
Oh, okay. Caramel syrup.
Yeah.
I got you. That's usually used for making candy apples.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes. Yes. So let me check our chicken back here. Oh my gosh, Roger's looking. Oh, my glasses are steamed up again. It's looking delicious.
Oh, it's getting there.
Yes. It's smelling so good. The sugar melting.
It is.
Oh, it is starting to melt.
You say when, and I'll put that condensed milk in.
Okay, you can go ahead and add it in there.
All right.
Here's about 120. So you want the chicken to be like 165, 160, 165.
And if you don't have the fancy checker that Sharon has, it usually takes about 27,
Come over this
roughly
way.
about 27 minutes.
About 27 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
For it to cook all the way through, depending upon the thickness of the chicken breast. Those are pretty thick.
Okay.
So usually about 27 to 32 minutes, and
Okay.
you're all set.
See, Paulette gave you a round of applause.
I just think she's glad not to see me rolling around with any more dough. My bar is pretty low right now.
Oh, Lordy. You're doing great.
You know
Corn syrup was the name I was looking for.
Oh, you're looking for corn syrup. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now.
Come back
it's-
over this way so
sorry.
the audience won't think you're trying to get away from them.
Oh no, I'm just trying to stay away from the heat.
Oh,
in
from
my
the
face.
oven?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, actually, from this.
Oh, okay.
This actually looks like tapioca pudding right now.
Oh, tapioca pudding?
Yes.
But tapioca pudding is like rice. It's like rice in it, right?
In it? Oh,
Uh-huh.
I've never made it. I've only seen
Oh,
it.
that's the rice tapioca. No, tapioca is like little.
The condensed milk that we just had looked like
Yeah.
tapioca.
Oh, maybe it's like is that a liquid form? Oh, she said Carrie, we had easy meal. Oh. I'm going to look at tapioca again because I thought it was. We added our corn syrup.
What did you think it was?
Tapioca is like a little. It's like gelatin almost, like.
Right, but I mean, like the condensed milk that we just had, it
Oh.
had the consistency and looked just like tapioca pudding. I don't know if you ever bought it, like already made in the store. My dad loved it.
Like a. Yeah, and a pudding?
Yeah, tapioca
Yeah.
pudding.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Maybe because it may be a little bit thicker. Maybe a
Yeah.
thicker consistency.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I just mean it had the look. It didn't have the.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
as viscous as tapioca.
Okay. Hi, Belinda. How are you? Belinda's husband. Well, she was on the show for a little bit last week.
Okay.
Yeah, they're from Sarasota. Sarasota.
Oh, Sarasota.
No, hold on.
Nope.
Clearwater
Clearwater
area.
Not too far.
And we're gonna add in some vanilla extract. Add in a little salt. Just a little salt. And butter makes everything better.
I don't know. I usually say bacon makes everything better.
Bacon and butter. There you go.
Which actually, I have made the stuffed chicken wrapped in bacon before.
Oh. Yes, we have to try that. Oh, Lakeland. They live in Lakeland.
Not far.
So as soon as that butter melts,
Uh-huh.
then we're gonna start spooning to make some the candies on this sheet over there.
Okay. I have no idea what you mean, so
Okay.
once it gets to that point,
No problem.
I'll be taking your direction. As I said, I've eaten them.
Oh, you've eaten
I've
them?
never made them.
Okay. Our veggies are looking good. So I think I'm gonna put both of them on the top shelf. I think they both are fit up there. So I'm gonna turn it the long way.
Now, how often do you make pralines? Because I have, like I said, I've eaten them, but I've never seen them made or anything of this nature.
It has been years, probably. It's probably been over 20 years since I've made them.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
How are we looking?
Look good, good, good. As soon as that butter melts and a little bit more caramelized. Hi, Diane. How are you? It's looking good.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it get just a little bit more caramelized.
So maybe I should stop stirring so it can thicken up a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. So while we're waiting for that to thicken up just a little bit more, my next week's show, we're gonna do all things chocolate.
Oh. All things chocolate?
All things chocolate.
Oh, boy.
It's just gonna be a sweet show.
Oh.
We're gonna make some chocolate cookies. We're gonna make some turtles.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to make some, where's my list? I have to find my list.
Okay.
But my guests would be Cherie Roberts
Okay.
and Maria Townsend. Cherie is from Jacksonville and Maria is from Atlanta. So we're going to do all things chocolate. We're going to make some mocha.
Okay.
And the chocolate covered strawberries and a couple other items, chocolate items. But all things chocolate on next Sunday.
I can't wait for that. Now, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but every now and then.
Now, I like dark chocolate more
okay.
so than the sweet chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate. Okay.
Man. I like the milk chocolate and the
You
white
like milk
chocolate.
chocolate?
Oh, yeah. Hershey's cookies and cream.
Milk
Oh,
chocolate is real sweet.
Hershey's cookies and cream. I think I can survive off of that.
Oh.
I think I'd give up chicken for it.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Oh. Let me get another dish towel. We're gonna sit the pot on there. And you know what? I didn't go anywhere yesterday. You see my fall?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I felt fall in the house yesterday. You can just sit it right there.
Sit it right on top?
Mm-hmm. It was like in the evening time. I said, "Oh my gosh, it's fall outside."
Yeah, it don't feel like it. I know what the calendar says, but I worked on my tan yesterday.
You worked on your tan yesterday.
I worked on my tan. I think I got a farmer's tan yesterday.
Uh-oh. Okay, so let's get a couple of spoons here. I think I want some tablespoons. All right, so what we're going to do, Mr. Roger, we're just going to spoon some out. Very close.
Karen said, Justice says, can she come next week? For like everything chocolate.
Oh, yes, she loves chocolate. She loves chocolate. Tell her I will have to save her some of the chocolates. We're going to have a whole lot of chocolates. All right, so we're going to spoon up maybe about that size. Maybe
Okay.
a couple.
Are we done with this?
Yes, we're done with it.
Okay. So I'm just going to keep spooning.
So it's
And how much separation should we
maybe
do for
like
this?
an inch or so.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe do 2 more. So we're gonna have a lot of these pralines left over too, so I might have to make some praline baskets and send them out to different people. Maybe make them a little bit more thicker.
Okay. Well, I was just hoping it didn't turn out like my bread, so you know, stay close to as close to the recipe as possible.
Oh, no, you're doing good.
See, my bread is still looking sad up there.
It's really growing. It's growing.
But not in that good direction.
Oh, Lordy. All right, so then we're going to put our pecans. I've already crushed them up. Then we're just going to put the pecans on top. So let me get some. We might need a little bit more. Let me put this back here. But we got something that's running together.
And that's not what
But
we
it's
want.
all good. It's okay. It'll all taste good.
And how much are we looking as far as spreading the walnuts all over?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
It's pecans.
Oh, I said
You
walnuts.
say pecans, pecan.
Either one.
Either one.
Either way, I'm going to eat them.
I tell you what we can do. So we just put some on top.
Genius.
They're getting bigger and bigger. All right.
And we want to try to use all these pecans.
You can, because I love pecans. Pecans, pecans. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Ooh, it's looking good.
Now, is this something also I take it in? It's going to be baked as well?
No,
No?
they gotta
They're just going to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Now I'm getting a better understanding of it.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do though?
What's that?
I forgot to grease the parchment paper.
It's all right.
So we may have to spoon them up. I forgot to grease, put some oil or butter on the parchment paper so we can easily lift them. But Kermit, you said you thought it was the kind that you cooked on top of the stove. Are you referring to the pralines or? I'm not sure. All right, so we have our pralines that sort of running together. So we have our pralines. We're gonna let them sit and cool, and hopefully we may have to spoon them up. As I mentioned before, I forgot to
Grease the parchment paper.
grease the parchment paper with butter. So we're gonna let those sit up there. Yes, we could the candy on top of the stove, and then you have to spoon them out and make it little circles, sort of like, you know.
Like miniature pancakes.
Yeah, miniature pancakes, as Roger said. All right, so let's check our chicken. Ooh, yummy. Looking good, looking good, looking good.
And what kind of consistency are you looking for with the Brussels sprouts? Or is it more just like a time-based cook?
I want them to sort of, roast, like
Okay.
on top with the sort of blackened.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to try, once we take the chicken out, I'm
You're
going to
gonna turn it
turn
on.
the broiler on.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. All right, so you ready to take the chicken out?
Let's do it.
All right. Is that wet? You don't want to use a wet. Where's the, oh, there you go. And there's another. Yes, just FYI, whenever you're taking something out of the oven, don't use a wet dish towel because you will sting your hands.
We want to put it
Woo-hoo,
over here.
just put it right there. Show it to the audience.
All
Y'all, do y'all see this chicken? It looks delicious. That looks so good, Roger. Okay.
I know you're gonna love it.
All right, so if you will,
me to
put
turn
that in the
this?
middle. Just put it in the middle. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the broiler on for a little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yummy. Just turn it sideways for me.
All right.
Okay. All right, so our chicken is ready. Now we're going to score our bread. And you see how the bread has doubled in size? He has his, what you call it again?
Flintstone foot.
Flintstone foot. Looks like the club that Barney carries around.
Oh.
So we're just gonna sort of score it like this.
Okay. I never knew that's how it was done,
Okay.
but now it makes sense. I don't know if mine can be scored.
Once the pan is hot, just pull it.
I'm much better scoring at music than this bread.
Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Okay. All right. See how it's starting to toast on top?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and take these
You're gonna
out.
put those on. You're gonna put these on the bottom.
No, I'm gonna take that out.
Oh, okay.
And then
You want me to take it out
we're not
now?
gonna broil it yet. Excuse me. You see how it looks?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. So we have our Brussels sprouts and our carrots, and that is hot. So we're gonna bake our bread, and it won't take long for the bread to get ready. I'll take it off the broiler. All right. All right, Mr. Roger, you want to start fixing plates?
Let's do it. I'm gonna need your honest opinion about the chicken though.
Oh, I know I'm gonna love the chicken.
Go.
Because chicken is one of my favorite. Hold on one second.
Okay.
That chicken is too purity for you to do that.
Oh, I thought you were about to. I thought you were about to take a picture of it. I was like, oh.
But I do need to take a picture of you in the chicken in just a little bit. Okay, so let me move this back here. And let me check that they're tenderized. It looked like they're tender. Ouch! It's hot. Get a fork.
Wow, it's gonna be my first time having Brussels sprouts.
Well, I hope you like them. They're good. They're good. Okay.
And what kind of feel or texture are you looking for with them?
Like a soft to dente. Is it dente? Is that what they call it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sort of like soft and hard. Soft on the outside. Crispy.
Okay. Almost like a cabbage. Well, I guess a little different than, a little tougher than cabbage.
So you want one?
Oh no, I mean, my parents taught me to clean my plate, so you know whatever goes on there has to.
So I won't have to sit here with you all night to eat your breakfast. You know how your parents used to do? Used to make you stay to the table until you ate all of your veggies.
That's what the family pet is for.
So where is Pluto?
Exactly.
Where is Pluto? Come here, Pluto.
Bringing them in.
Where's oh. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and taste. We'll taste the bread when it comes out. So you ready?
You go first.
There's a. Would you
No,
like a knife?
I mean, as far as your chicken. Oh, I don't need a knife. I know
Oh,
how to
you
make my way
don't
through.
need I think I'm gonna use a knife.
Okay.
You don't want a knife.
I'm sure.
Okay. All right.
I tell you what, I'm gonna taste the Brussels sprouts. You taste the chicken first.
Okay, that's fair. I want some cheese. Make sure well, there we go.
What's in there?
There's the cheese right there, y'all.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Man overboard.
You dropped your Brussels.
I did. That was not on purpose.
Are you sure, Roger?
It was not on purpose.
You sure?
My dog is not here. It was not on purpose.
What's your dog's name?
I gave him up, but it was Hoss.
Hoss. Trying to feed. You ready?
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
See, you're dropping it too.
Uh-uh. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. This is good, Roger.
I know.
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Can't even get your words out. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna taste these Brussels sprouts.
They're good. I've never had them before.
So do you taste the lime?
Oh, yes. It's probably my favorite part. There's a restaurant I used to go to that had this famous lime dressing. I couldn't get enough of it.
Good.
See, they're good, right?
Mm-hmm. Good, though. I'll eat another one. Leslie says the runaway Brussels sprout.
It wasn't intentional, Leslie, I promise. I ate the other one.
Mm. Yeah. Let me take the bread.
It's coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Yours better than mine, but it's coming along. Now, let me ask you a question. Is this the first time that you've had chicken without using salt or pepper?
No.
Oh, you usually cook it differently?
I don't use well, if I use lemon pepper,
Okay.
that might have a little salt in it, but
Right.
if I use lemon pepper, I don't have to have any salt.
I got you. What about, because I noticed you like...
But like this, no. I
Okay.
haven't.
Oh, okay.
This is good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I knew you like it.
Give me a pat on his back.
It's probably my best dish right now.
Uh-oh, Miss Diane said we forgot to bless our food.
Ooh, she's right.
Uh-oh. You gonna say grace?
No, you go ahead.
Oh.
I think Miss Diane just wants some.
So this is what I said when I start eating and I forget. I was like, gracious Lord, thank you for the food that I have already received and the food that I'm going to receive. In Jesus' name, amen. So I'm going to take another bite of this, then we're going to try our pralines, and our bread should be done. When we finish that, then we'll try our bread. Mmm. Karen said, go Roger. Y'all, this is really good.
Karen, you got to try it.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
All
Yes,
right.
Karen, tell him that he has to come over to your house and make this chicken for you and Otto.
Deal. Tell her I will do it. I will do it
You
gladly.
hear that, Karen? Okay. All right, so we're going to put our food up here for now. So, I think we're going to have to scoop up because I think it's going to, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to scoop it up, y'all. So don't forget to coat your parchment paper with butter when you make your pralines. Or you have to do what we're doing right now. Oh, it might come up. Yeah, sort of sticky. Yeah. So we have to taste it like that, Roger. Oh, Miss Diane said, yes, you do want some. This is good. You like it?
Oh, yeah.
You like it? We have to make these into little balls.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget to
Line your
grease.
parchment paper with,
Yeah.
either grease it or butter it.
It still tastes good though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's check on this bread. And then we'll taste the bread and then we'll call it a night. All right.
Is it done already?
Once it starts to brown on top. Yeah, it's starting to brown. So we're leaving just a couple more minutes.
Okay.
So, until then, you want to sing us a song? Do you sing?
Not unless you want to butcher some cows or, strangle some
you
cats.
You play the organ.
Yeah, but
the keyboard.
I play organ because I can't sing. That thing that old saying goes, teachers teach and players play. You're better off letting me play than strangling the animals right now.
Mm-hmm. Belinda says, she loves pralines. So the pralines are good.
Very
We're going to have to make little praline balls.
Okay.
That's what we call them.
All right.
Praline balls. So let's go ahead and do that while we're waiting for... Carmen says, the next time I come, I want you to make the tea.
It's good.
We'll have to do that. They are good. They are good. All right, so while we're waiting for the bread to finish up, which should be a couple of minutes, because it doesn't take long, because you have a whole lot of air in there already. We're going to make little praline balls.
So we're just going to try to fold over as much as we can.
Yeah. And maybe I should still get some butter and put it on our hands. Let's do that. How about that?
Right now, I've just got mine folded over.
It's gonna stick to the spoon.
Feels like I'm making bread again.
Oh. Well. So, y'all, we're gonna make this work tonight. How about you rub some butter on your fingers?
All right.
The bread is looking delicious. We are improvising tonight, y'all. See, that is like so much better. And see how easier it is with your hands coated? Oh. Yes, Miss Linda. But we put the butter on our hands, so it's working. She was saying to use the non-stick spray.
Yeah.
That'll work as well. They believe and we learn. And actually, this is a new recipe for me and Roger. Y'all have never seen praline balls before, right?
I only never ever seen Flintstone bread either, so there'll be a couple of firsts for them tonight. But this definitely reminds me of some 3rd and 4th grade science projects. Hopefully I get a better grade this time around. I don't have to repeat anything.
Right. So, I'm going to learn from my mistakes. So I'm going to wash my hands. Ouch!
You all right?
Sorry. Yeah. I touched the tip of my knife. Uh-oh.
Yes, this is a very new invention, but it's more born out of necessity than anything.
So we're going to spray here. Spray that out. So we're going to put our little balls over here. And this time they won't stick anymore. We're about to make that same mistake, y'all. Come on. How's the bread looking?
It's looking good.
Looking good?
Smelling even better.
All right. All right, I think we're going to call it a day with these. I think we salvaged enough of it, right?
I think we've got more on the second non-stick sheet than we do on the first, so I think we did a good job. Call it a win.
All right. Okay. Let me wash my hands. Yes, they are delicious, Miss Belinda. Do you want to sit those up there now?
Do it.
All right, so let's take this bread out.
It's ready?
Oh. Let me dry my hands.
Alrighty. Do you want to take a look first, or you just know it's ready?
Oh, you can go ahead and take it out. All right. Oh. All right, so we have our French bread ready. I know we're eating out of order. We should have ate it with our meal. All right.
She couldn't stay away from the chicken. It was that good.
That chicken was delicious. All right, so you ready to taste, Mr. Roger?
Yeah, I think we should definitely go with taste testing yours.
They probably taste all the same. Where's the glove, the mitt?
Right there.
Oh, okay. I know this pan is hot.
It is.
Well, actually, so with French bread, the bread is hard on the outside and should be soft
Tender
on the
on the
inside.
inside, okay.
Yes. Cut it this. Woo.
Still pretty hot, huh?
Yes. So I'll just do it this way. Off of there. Y'all, it's hot. Okay, so we're gonna pull it apart. All right, so you see how tender it is on the
I
inside?
do see.
Woo!
Yeah, you might want to give it a few more.
All right, so you want some butter on yours?
I'm going to go without the butter.
You can go without the butter? Okay, that's yours. I can eat it either way. Me in this pan. I tell you what, let's do this. So I won't keep burning myself. Oh, that right there. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Hot. Just sit that right there. Okay. Now I feel safe. All right. Let it melt just a little bit. Nice and hot. See how nice and soft it is on the inside?
And just so you know, this is the one that she made, not me.
I'm pretty sure his is the same. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. They're hot though. Woo.
So you got to break a little piece off. I'm a pro at eating now, you know. Maybe not cooking, but I'm a pro at eating it. Got to break a little piece off, separate it from the bunch.
Mm.
And there we go.
Mm. Like it?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a honey butter guy myself. I don't usually do too much.
You want some honey?
Oh, no. That's
No?
fine. I usually either use cinnamon butter or honey butter.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And cooking as well.
Okay. So Miss Kathy says, they're talking to Kathy. They said they need to do a meal. They were on the show last year.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like they said they need to come back. Good bread, y'all.
It is.
Okay. All right, so I think we made everything.
We did a good job.
You did a good job, too. High five. All right. Well, all good things must come to an end. So thank you all.
We got to finish these plates, y'all.
He said, bye. We'll talk to y'all later. No, but thank you so much, Roger, for coming on the show.
Of course.
And sharing your recipe with me. It was delicious, y'all. And I always say good food, good people, good guests, good fun. I really enjoyed it on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I look forward to coming back at some point.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. All right. So we'll look to see you all on Sunday. Again, next Sunday's show is going to be all things chocolate. My guest will be Cherie Roberts from Jacksonville and Marie Townsend from Atlanta. So we'll look to see you all then. Have a great week. I love you, but God loves you more. Good night.
Good night.
Karen says, good job, Roger.
Thanks, Karen. You let me know when you want me to come over and cook for you and Otto, and it's going down.